First of all, I would like to say thank you for attending this forum. My name is Noshana Tushazana binti Azizan, and I will be your moderator for today. So our issue we will discuss today that's about the impact of recruitment and selection to the organization. You will be hearing a presentation from our first panel, Nur Nazaha binti Zairi. I would like to welcome to panel 1, Ms. Nazaha, to deliver the presentation. Alright, Ms. Nazaha, this floor is yours.
A good selection procedure ensures that a company hires talented and competent employees who can meet and fulfill work demands. When dealing with any task, employee will always come to the point where decision needs to be made which require analytical thinking or even job experience to solve. As a result, recruiting a person with the requisite abilities and competence to be suited for the work will be highly beneficial to the organization. Not only that, a highly skilled employee also ensures that the job runs smoothly, that the task at hand is completed on time, and that the organization goal is met. When the organization objective and goals are met, it will improve the organization performance. In addition, bringing in new talent into a business is one of the most crucial jobs of recruiting and hiring. Many firms pursue recruiting to fill gaps left by workers who have either departed for another company or retired for a variety of reasons. Creativity and innovations are crucial aspects in the growth of a company's competitive edge. As a result, hiring personnel with specialized qualities and talent is unavoidable for firms looking to improve their performance. According to survey, the most creative firms achieve high organizational performance due to their capacity to compete successfully with other corporations. The increase of organizational performance, validation of rewards and development program, and promotion of successful leadership are all key benefits of suitable selection judgment. Moving on, human resource management plays a vital role in the success of organizational performance. The effectiveness of the selection process for the organization can influence bottom-line business outcomes such as financial performance. This indicates that if a company invests in developing a comprehensive and valid selection process, the cost associated with the selection process can be reduced. Hiring the poor employee will cost the organization financial in the long run. When an employee cannot do the job effectively, mistakes will arise and which slow down the work speed. The organization must fire the employee and start hiring process again, and it will cost the organization.
Thank you, Ms. Nazaha, for the formative and interesting presentation. The selection of a right applicant for a vacant position will be an asset to the organization, which is will be helping the organization in reaching its objective. Next, we're moving along to our session. Please welcome to our panel 2, Ms. Siti Juliana binti Mak Johari, who will be delivering the presentation. Alright, Ms. Juliana, this floor is yours.
On my side view, the negative impact of the recruitment and selection to the company performance is the first is lost productivity. It is waste of the time if organizational make a lousy hire and the employee can do their job successfully or as well as the person they are replacing. The organization may be investing the same amount of the resources in the employee, but the output is much lower. Over time, this can have a significant impact of the team result and overall performance. When faced with a struggling co-worker, other employees may begin to take responsibility that are not part of their job description. This has an impact not only to their personal work, performance and productivity, but also their ability to keep appointment, meet deadline and maintain high standard. Second negative impact is lower staff can be morale down. If a bad recruit is operating as less than full capacity owing to the lack of skill, it can swiftly spread to the rest of the team. Staff morale may be one of the first things to suffer. Employees who are required to do extra to cover for a struggling colleague while still receiving the same compensation may experience friction and conflict. Poor hiring with a negative attitude towards work can have a detrimental impact on employee morale. If they are unable to integrate effortless into existing team and get along with their co-worker, the office climate may suffer. This may have an impact on how much workers love their work and how likely they are to stay with the company with a long term.
Thank you, Ms. Juliana, for your sharing. We have listed a very good explanation for our panel regarding the impact of recruitment and selection. Now, I would like to invite panel 3, Ms. Norafiza binti Muhammad Noor, for deliver the presentation about strategy for improvement impact of talent recruitment and selection. Alright, Ms. Norafiza.
Everyone, thank you to our moderator, Ms. Shazana, for giving me an opportunity to talk about strategies for improving impact of talent recruitment and selection on organizational performance. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Norafiza binti Muhammad Noor. As we all know, the organizations are focusing more on acquiring adequate human capital this day because their people are their most valuable and valuable assets. The individual performance of employees will merge to generate the organization's overall performance. Organizations must establish a strategy to carefully acquire the most suited personnel who recruiting employees since they provide a competitive edge to the firm. Due to increased competition, the term recruiting has been a source of concern for many firms in order to find a suitable applicant who can effectively fill a vacant position in the organizations. Here, I would like to talk about strategies for improving impact of talent recruitment and selection on organizational performance. In my opinion, the first strategy is diversity and redefine your job requirements. If a company has a shortage of competence or skilled candidates in the field, this company need to make the job advertisement or position attractive and clearly inform about the job description. If the company does not explain more about the position, that has the vacancy in the main reason for the low applicant rate for the position. It gets the best because job postings should be more than just a list of requirements. The organizations must also provide motivation regarding excellent job description should be to all. My second point, take a different method to finding talent. A candidate-focused job listing look excellent on a candidate-focused job board. If a top employment board isn't able to assist you find the proper employees, dig deeper into the talent pool. LinkedIn is one of the finest locations to find job searchers that meet your requirements along with Facebook job advertisement. While networking events can provide great chances, employee referral are a better offline technique for talent recruitment. Your staff are knowledgeable with the goals, culture, team dynamics, and day-to-day operation of your organization. Employees who have been with the company for a while have a greater chance of finding new talent than those who have not. They will be hesitant to do so because they are meant to guarantee their prospects. Other than that, the utilization of work sample in talent appraisal methods for staff recruiting in your firm is intriguing. It is a real piece of work that the candidate will complete. Usually, it has something to do with the job they are seeking for. A professional accountant, for example, might be requested to utilize a formula, whereas a developer would be asked to create some brief code. This talent evaluation has been found to be the most accurate predictor of job performance. A job sample can be used to assess a person's ability to do a certain task.
Thank you, Ms. Norafiza, for your interesting strategy that we can improve recruitment and selection in organization. Next, I would like to invite the last panel for today, Ms. Noranina binti Lokman, for deliver the presentation about recommendation, recruitment and selection process. Alright, Ms. Noranina, what's your opinion that we can improve the good recruitment and selection in organization?
To all panel and audience, hi, my name is Noranina binti Lokman. First of all, thank you, Ms. Yana, as our moderator for today, and I want to present just now about the strategy for improving impact of talent recruitment and selection on organization performance. Now, let me highlight selecting the wrong person could result in a loss of time and money, as well as a slowdown in your progress. If you make a poor hiring selection, it could cost you a lot more in the long run. Your consumer may quit returning. As a result, human resources are under a lot of stress. From recruitment to onboarding, the hiring process has a lot of moving pieces and a lot of potential for failures. However, there is a method for improving and mastering it. For your company to success, you will need a creative approach and the following hiring hack. Before I become to my first point or argument, about the strategy of improving impact of talent recruitment and selection on organization performance, let we take a look at what the other panels has told us about the current issue, the impact of talent recruitment and selection on organization performance. Do you think it's really can be solving the issue? For me, yes, if used the strategic, it can help to solve the problem. I would like to give my opinion based on your point. My first point is the popular new hiring strategy emphasize work ethic, adaptability, and teamwork over experience and technical skill, resulting in more dynamic teams. When you hire for attitude, you have a bigger pool of prospects to choose from. Candidates who pass the attitude exam make better employees in the long run. They are eager to learn, inquiry new skills, and contribute to the growth of your organization. Furthermore, vital skills evolve rapidly in today's world. The tools your employees will use in 3 years will be different from those they use now. My second point is collecting and analyze feedback from candidates. The candidate rediscovery is another strategy that helps recruiters save time and money. It's also one of at least 2 reasons why you should not forget about applicants you did not fire. The second reason is that I want to improve. A candidate who has recently been offered a job at your company is unlikely to give you a glowing review. The prospect you turn down, on the other hand, are likely to have a lot to say about your employer brand. Take use of the opportunity to collect and analyze candidate feedback. This will give you a good idea of how applicants feel about your hiring process and what needs to be altered and why. The organization can also help speed up this process. While surveying applicants take more time and efforts, this form of input can be quite useful in determining which area of your candidate experience are worth improving. And lastly, for my exposure to current issue of strategy is keep optimizing your onboarding program. Your onboarding method can help reduce turnover and shorten the times it takes for new recruits to become proficient. However, next generation onboarding tools can reduce the amounts of human work required, reduce the risk of difficulties of delays, and provide human resource and line manager more time to train and socialize the new workers. The hiring process does not end with the selection of a candidate. Your employee brand is built of your willingness to help new hires adjust to their new work environment and understand their new responsibilities. This part of the procedure is known as onboarding. The most important things for any employer to understand about onboarding is that it's not something can be rushed. If a company's onboarding system is well structured, new hires are more likely to stay. You will not only experience improved level of job productivity, but also significant gains in your employee retention rates if you maintain on your boarding program uniform across all new recruits and optimize your procedures. It's critical to maintain consistency not only in the details of your onboarding training programs, but also in how you approach and communicate your company's mission to new hires. By repeatedly explaining your company's aims and value, as well as the specific goals and tasks you have in mind for the new hires, you can strengthen their sense of belonging and raise the chance that you will retain individuals who shares your values.
Thank you, Ms. Noranina, for the informative opinion. It's a very useful. So the conclusion is effective recruitment and selection can contribute towards an organization's success. During the recruitment process, both internal and external source of employees should be considered. They will be increase the probability of organization attracting a wide range of candidates. In addition, a comprehensive recruitment and selection process should be followed. Before I end this session for today, I would like to say thank you to the fellow panelists for spending your time and giving best to discuss our topic